William Dorsett Ministries presents Purpose Fulfilled, a program featuring the ministry of Minister William Dorsett, presenting to believers a word of encouragement and to the lost a message of hope. We ask that you stay tuned for today's message.
Before we raise our voices and our hands in worship, I want you to just journey with me a little bit on the subject, courage to overcome. Courage to overcome. The Bible commands us to have faith. It also challenges us to have courage. They are not synonymous, not necessarily equal. The Bible chronicles the life of Joseph in the 37th chapter of Genesis, where it talks about Joseph being labeled a man of faith, and also he has exemplified or demonstrated great courage. As we revert to the subject that we are going to just use for this opening nugget today, courage to overcome. Outside of that ancient example of the life of Joseph, are we seeing evident today any demonstration of people having courage? Yes, it's all around us. We would look at single moms, the elderly that may be living alone, the cancer patient that is persistent in surviving, first responders who may be risking their lives to save others, soldiers, the person with some bold courage working to overcome some addictions, a strong person or a young person who may be not succumbing to peer pressure or bullying, or a married couple working through some major issues. Courage and faith defined. Courage is the ability to do something that frightens you. Courage, the ability to do something that frightens you. Now, strength also in the face of some pain, or you may need courage to get through grief. Faith is having complete trust in something or having confidence in someone, a strong belief. So for courage to overcome, we must marry it with faith. There must be a marriage between courage and faith to overcome. Deuteronomy 31:6 says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Joshua 1:6 says, "Be strong and courageous, because he will lead you or lead these people before the land that he swore for them, that he gave to their forefathers." Now, the realities are that we will have fear. Fear will come. A shocking news come to you, a circumstance appears, we will be fearful. But it's important to redirect that fear with some measure of faith and courage. Don't let it rob you, because fear discourages, it debilitates, it weakens you, it robs you of that strength to go on. It is important to recognize that the opposite of faith is not fear, it is doubt. So as we exercise courage, we need to have faith in God. Faith, a strong belief or complete trust in God. James 1 speaks of the testing of your faith develops perseverance, persistence. We said earlier that there has to be a marriage with courage and faith. We cannot ignore the realities of the painful life that we live now, but we continue to trust in God. We continue with courage to overcome. But as we praise our God today, let us be encouraged to involve courage and faith. As Joseph did to overcome his trials, him being targeted in an assassination plot, him being used as bait with wild animals, thrown in a cistern, sold as a slave, accused falsely, and then having his reputation tarnished. Then the final one that some of us may not even want to deal with, being imprisoned unjustly. Courage and faith to overcome is what he used. We can overcome today, and we can be victorious over every battle. 1 Corinthians 10 and 13 says, no temptation has overtaken you except such as I have made common. Such as is usual, the everyday things that we deal with. There's no new thing. And then it goes on to say, but God is faithful. He will not allow you to be tempted beyond your measure, beyond what you're able. But with the temptation, he will make a way of escape. So when you're dealing with a trial, when you're faced with a circumstance, just know that God would have already tagged that situation with a way of escape. Something that we can bear. Our trials, our temptations, we are able to bear them with courage and faith. God will allow us to be able to bear them because he always makes that way of escape. Father, today we come to you for you to strengthen our courage, for you to give us that faith that we need to get over the threshold of the things of this life. The realities of today, we call not on mankind to bring our solution, but we step out with a measure of faith and knowing that you are making and has promised a way of escape. So today we come to glorify you. We come to give you praise. We lift our voices in a shout to say hallelujah, hallelujah. We give you honor, Jesus. We bless your name today. You are everything we need. All we need to overcome. It's in you. It's in you. So Father, bless us today as we focus our praise to you, as we lift our voice, not in a ritual, but in true worship to your matchless name. Let us give God some praise today as we enter into worship.
Hallelujah.